You've probably had chow chow relish with ham, turkey, pastels, even hot dogs and burgers, and wondered how did they get that crispiness with a perfect balance of salt, sweet, and sour. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make an easy chow chow relish at home with tips and tricks to help you succeed. We are going to start off our chow chow by brining our assortment of vegetables, and I'm just going to call them out so that you know what they are and the amounts. So here we have some green beans. These are finely chopped green beans, and you want to make sure that all your vegetables are nicely uniform, not for only presentation but for the brining of it. So I have a cup and a half of chopped green beans. I have some cho cho. This is 1 cup of diced cho cho. I have 3 cups of finely chopped cauliflower. As you can see, they are a bit uniformed. In this bowl I have 3/4 cup of white onion, and I have a 1/4 cup of jalapeno. Jalapeno gives a really nice kick, although I remove the seeds from them and it gives a nice flavor to your chow chow. On this side I have some finely diced bitter melon, and I have some red and green bell peppers that I diced, and this is 3/4 cup. This here is 2 cups of bitter melon diced, and I have 2 cups of finely diced carrots. Let's add our bowl with our carrots, peppers, and bitter melon. And we're going to brine these overnight. And let's add our bowl with our cauliflower, cho cho, and green beans. And get everything in there. And we're going to add our jalapenos and white onions. I'm just going to turn everything up to make sure that it's distributed evenly. And already you see that we have a beautiful color, assortments, and textures. To this I'm going to cover it with water. Some more. I'm just going to add an extra 1/2 cup, and this should be enough. You want to make sure that it covers all the vegetables so that they are nicely brined evenly. So now that we have our vegetables, let's add our salt. 2 tablespoons of salt goes in here because we have quite a lot of vegetables, and we're going to cover this up and leave it to brine overnight. It's now 9:26 a.m. the next day, and this is what it looks like. So I am going to take this and throw off the brine, and we're going to come back. And let's make our sauce. In my pot I am adding 1.5 cups of white vinegar, and I'm doing this on medium heat. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 tablespoon of turmeric powder, this is for color, 1 tablespoon of mustard. You can use Dijon mustard, but this is regular mustard, and 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm going to mix this until it comes up to a really light simmer and everything has dissolved. We're also going to add 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. In this we're making, I have 1/4 cup of water and 1 1/4 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's to thicken up our liquid, and you want to mix this or whisk it until it begins to come thick. Turn the heat down to very low, which is half, and it's beginning to come into a relish consistency. We'll leave this there for about 2 minutes. This right here is the texture that we want it to come. It's going to start to foamy bubble slightly, and you know that your cornstarch is cooked. Also, the mixture will look a bit translucent so you can see the bottom of the pan. Let's add all our vegetables back, or brine the vegetables. And comment down below and let me know where you're watching from. I know I have a lot of subscribers from all over the world. So you want to coat this in the sauce. And we're going to allow this to simmer for quite a while. Just around 20 minutes. We're going to turn it back up just about medium to high. And we're going to cover it and let it go for about 20 minutes. So let's allow it to break down for just a little bit. It's been 30 minutes and it has broken down a little bit and the color has deepened and the flavors are in the vegetables. The vegetables are not soggy, they are very chunky. But what I find is that the liquid is a bit too runny for me, as the vegetables would have released water into the thickening of the sauce. I just like to add just a little bit of my Trinidad hot sauce that I have on my channel, and I'll leave a link for this in the description box. It has loads of flavor, garlic, pimentos, everything is in there. And I'm adding 1 teaspoon of cornstarch to 1 tablespoon of water, just to give it a little bit more body. And then I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 more minutes and it should be good. The sauce is going to hug our relish, our vegetables really nicely. And it's not going to be overcooked. So let's allow it to simmer for 5 more minutes and we will come back. Making your own chow chow relish at home is a great way to add some personality to your meals. How easy was this? You can bottle this, refrigerate it, or leave it at room temperature and it can last for months. If you enjoyed making chow chow relish with me, give the video a thumbs up, a subscribe, help me to grow my YouTube channel by sharing, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and at this time I encourage you to watch some more of my recipe videos. See you in the next recipe.